Oh, hi, Tonda. Oh, hi, monkey. Hi, Tonda. I was just typing a dispute claim on YouTube because we watched that Diablo ad yesterday on our StarCraft coverage, and a company known for doing claims. Apparently, I did a quick Google search. Claimed to have a copyright ownership of a song that came out in 2009 that was heard in the Diablo ad from 1998. I could just delete this section. It's no big deal. It's just a little ad. I could cut it out quite easily. But them clicking on something quick, because I have the other side. So I since I have the creator side of YouTube, I see how easy it is just to go. The algorithm has detected that this video has some content like yours, and you don't have to review it. You can just go, yeah, dispute it, dispute it. And no, instead I always go, oh, let me take a look to see if this is really something. I know there's there's a lot of work to do with that kind of stuff, but protecting your copyright, I get it, it's work. But don't put the work on me. Don't put the work on me. Ba 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 ba. Kiss my butt. Claimed ad revenue is being held during dispute. Well, you can have the entire 10 cents that we've earned off of it. Hope it was worth your time. Oh, hi everybody. Let's play some more StarCraft. What do you say? Well, Brian, I think that's a mighty fine idea. Well, how about some of that StarCraft 64? Well, that's even better. Oh, hi, Houdini7. Nintendo 64. Who does that? Who plays StarCraft on a job done? Oh, yeah, baby, time to craft me some stars. Let's go to, oh, look at this. The N64 expansion pack, you need that. So this was the StarCraft 64. I did a little bit of reading on this real quick. The manual. I did some manual reading. And, you know what? We never post this on social media. I guess we probably should do that, but let's just play this for a minute and then we'll post it. Discordia, what's up? You're watching on your phone and have Scott and Carter on my iPad. Very good. Very good. Take a chance on me. And that's all the movie you get. It's not much. It's not much, but you got... Does it sound quiet? Is that just me? Is it quiet? Is that my imagination? I wonder. Crowsy, Wunderbrat is here. Wunderbrat says, was never a StarCrafter, so it's fun to see it. Yes. That's right, Discord. You're going to get some more of our StarCraft on StarCraft 64. So this time around, we can play the single-player Terran. Now it sounds too loud. Definitely sounds more muffly. Doesn't sound sexy like the PC version. But hey, we're asking a lot for this N64. Dan, what's up, my friend? Give me something to shoot. Let's play the Terrans, as we often do. Got to do this boot camp, maybe? Let's do the boot camp. There's our advisor. She ain't talking. Welcome to the Terran boot camp. Did anybody play this version? Because Crowsy's saying I did not. I mostly played on my original iMac. That's amazing. I played it this week on the PC. I never played it on the Mac, I don't believe. I don't believe I did. You may skip the demonstration by pressing the B button. Alright. Do I have my N64 controller? Alright. We're going to use this for reference. Good die. Good die. almost died. Because we're going to need to end a briefing. Very short briefing, by the way. We're going to need this. Wow. For reference, right? Nintendo 60 fert. It's our Nintendo 60 fert. Okay, we've already ran the ads. Good, so we're good to go from here. All right. But this is our Nintendo right here, right? All right, because you got your start button there, right? You got your A button, your B. Oh, A button. Nope, going the wrong way. B button. Blue is A. Green is. Yeah, B is green. It's kind of purple. Anyway, your two color buttons are either those, then you got your C buttons. C. Then you got your stick. Analog stick. You got your D-pad. Way the game manual says to hold it. The game manual says. Game manual says to hold it like this, so that you can get in there. Because we're gonna have to squeeze that Z trigger. So we got our thumbstick there, analog stick for movement. We got some actionable items here, and then some commands here, apparently, and there. Also, we're going to use our bumpers. Whip, whip, whip. You can hold it like this, but this D-pad, I think these are hot actions. Like, you can set places on the screen where you want to go. All right. Like hotkeys. Hotkeys. Guess I could have just put it there and did this number here instead of working so hard. I could have just said reference material. All right, whatever. Into briefing. Once again, no voice work going on, but that's fine. We are on the N64 Advisor. The Terrain Marine is the basic combat assault unit. Select the Marine by placing your cursor over him and pressing the A button, which is blue. Nice and colored. Thank you for that. All right. There we go. Hey, he can say things. Give me something to shoot. Houdini 7 says, real gamers hold it backwards, facing away from you. That's crazy. Discordia says, I played on my old iMac tool or attempted to play. I was not good at all. Also, ever play the N64 Tetris? I have not. I love that one. I love making the huge silver and gold bricks. Very nice. Freddy says, I never played competitively those pro players or something. Yeah, they really are, aren't they? Captain confirms I held it with the left hand on the left hand with my right on the middle. Can't imagine playing this with a controller. It's actually pretty smart. I took a look earlier. And we got this A. All right. We can choose a place on the screen. You see, I have a little icon. I have my little icon there, right? And we can choose to do that. But if we want to move to it, go. Okay, if I hit the B button, he will do it. So this is our selectable. So we're selecting things with this, but that's not what we want to do. We want to. What do we want to do here? How do we do this? We do. Go. Oh, that's not what I thought at all. Okay. Select a group of Marines by holding down the A button and then draw a triangle. Okay, we're gonna do that. Jacked up and good to go. Okay. It says B is attack, but I think it also is my actionable item, like where I select it. Oh, here we go. Got some bad guys. Killed them.
Go. Rock and roll. Go. Go. Let's move. Go.
This guy's go, go, go. Uh-oh. The base is under attack, and our gases are leaking into the atmosphere. Oh, wait. Oh, I hit the attack button. I think I was supposed to do that. It took my focus. And so my guys were just walking. All right. But what about Charlie?
Base is under attack.
What about Charlie? Charlie died. We're still gonna go, go, go. All right, we did it. Command center is the focal point of every Terran colony. Use it to construct SCVs, which will mine resources that will enable you to construct buildings and troops. Did my camera move? I think I moved my camera. Do I need to push my camera to the left or to the right? Is that too many? Watch it go the wrong way. Did it go the wrong way? Son of a butthole. There we go. Shifty. Right, Houdini. The camera moved just after you were abducted by aliens. Welcome back, babies. By the way, welcome in, Tondagosa. Hi, everybody. Hope you're having a good Tuesday night, wherever in the world you are. Just want to give a shout out to my good buddy, Tondagosa. If you don't know who Tondagosa is, why, he's only the most handsomest retro gamer you ever done met, doing his own retro game streams quite often. Recently, I believe you were playing some Star Trek Elite, I believe. And introduced me, I believe you're the first person to tell me about the Mr. FPGA. I believe. Oh no, thank you, Tonda. Alright, let's see here. We should probably post this to social medias so that people who didn't find out we were here can find out now. I heard somebody tell me yesterday that Twitch did not notify them. By the way, also, apologies for my voice. Man, I don't know. It is just all raspy and stuff. I've got a new setup too. What do you think, Ton? What do you think about my new setup? So, in response, to an irrational response to what someone had told me, actually several people had told me recently. Some people were pointing out that they liked the picture-in-picture effect, and then other people were telling me they hated the picture-in-picture effect, and these were all YouTube people. So I was getting some new viewers on YouTube, and they were not familiar with my visual language of how I had my multicam set up, and it was causing some people headaches and some people joy. So I didn't know what to do with that, so I said I would just remove it from the board, and I will go with what everybody else seems to be doing, a 4x3 area for the game, a static image above me, possibly with chat or other things, CD information, and then a bigger head of me. Tonda says, wow, high praise. Thanks, Brian. I finished Elite Force 2. Great game. Oh, man. Can't everyone just really, right? Can't they just everyone? Can't please everybody. You just can't. But I am trying to learn how to... I'm not trying to really learn anything as much as I'm trying to... What's the word I'm looking for? I'm trying to find a place that is comfortable for myself and the viewers and is not distracting for new viewers especially. I felt like I had too much visual language that we've become used to because I have so many things to show, like the 3D printers and retro hardware. And I think unless you're following me, it can be quite overwhelming. And So, yeah. Just trying to make it a little less overwhelming. Plus, how many times have you guys seen me pull up a screen, forget I had that screen pulled up, talk about the video game that I'm playing with that you can't see because I never switched back. And I'm like, okay, maybe things are too complicated. Tana says, throat and lung stuff always takes too long to go away from me. It does. I can't believe you finished Elite Force. That is amazing. That is awesome. Just posting this on the social medias, folks. Almost done. Also, I say this all the time, but I really wish there was a way to post to all the social medias quickly. I know there's services out there, but they all want to charge a really high price. So I post to social media as a kindness to all of my, different communities that prefers different ways of enjoying the internet. And I like to be there to where they're hanging out, right? Problem is, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different places, and probably more, that most of our community hangs out at. And that's a lot to post, cross-post. And I only do it when I stream, typically. And only services that do that would charge me hundreds and hundreds of dollars for that. And it's like, I can't pay hundreds and hundreds of dollars. That's right, Tonda. It is December. It is officially December as of 2 days ago, right? Cap says, so am I. Office party on Friday. Woot! Discordia says, it's such a funny contrast between how chill and smooth this is, and Scott and Carter just screaming their heads off in total chaos. Yeah. Houdini says, tell them you can pay ones of dollars. I can pay tens of dollars maybe a year for that kind of service. There are a few that I can do that will allow me to do 3, so do half. But then I'm like, what's the point? If I gotta do half and then I gotta manually do the other half, what's the point? What's the point? Anyway, we've been posted to social medias now. Very good. And let's get back to this. Let's see, we got 2 units. Oh, I do like this function, though. I'm using my PS5 controller for this just because it's convenient.
Jacked up and good to go.
So you can cycle through. So you got your SCVs, you got your Marines, and it picks all of them on screen. Or you can drag and drop and select them. You also can assign to the C pad, I believe, in some way. I think the Z button, which is this one, functions as kind of a shift key. So then you can, I think, select those guys. So if I went boop, anyway, there's a way to do it. There's a way to do it. So right now we need to go get us some reporting for duty. We're gonna harvest this. Monkey Banana says $3.50. Yeah, Houdini 7. This is why I use keyboard and mouse. Absolutely. If I had a preference, I'm definitely going to use a keyboard and mouse. But I try to keep in mind that I was very fortunate in the 90s, especially, to have a top-of-the-line PC that I could play PC games on. Consoles were a good bit cheaper, and if you were a gamer and you had, no PC or a very low-powered PC, your gaming might have been on this. So this might have been something that you wanted to play, and you had to just, get used to it. Plus, people like to play on their couch too, right? That's the thing. But I do like to kind of peek at these kind of games if I get a chance, so I can kind of see what it's all about. Tana says, is it all still real time on this version? Yes, so it's still RTS. I'm going through a tutorial right now, so it's kind of chopped up a little bit. But yes, it is real time. And it gets most of the basics right. It's pretty, I think it's pretty solid for what it's doing. So let's at least get these guys that not as many voice, you know, little voice things and stuff, but you know, that's fine. We can lift off, build, so we could build. So we could build another SCV. Matter of fact, we probably will do just that. So we got a nice little queue over here. Did it say how many we needed to build, or did it say more? I think it just said more, right?
SCV good to go, sir.
Yeah, hotkeys are pretty good. Yeah, see, that's why it's paused. Tutorial thingies, yeah. New SCVs automatically harvest from the nearby resources. It's also another automatic thing. So this came out after Brood War. So you had your original, and then if you were at home, Mac, PC, you would be waiting for the Brood War expansion, which added a lot of quality of life things, like more automated things. And one of the things they do here is your SCVs automatically harvest. So instead of clicking on every SCV, if it's got a nearby resource, it'll go to it. Which is something you need when you're talking about, we don't have as much control like you do on a mouse and keyboard. Once these guys pick up a little more material, oh, we gotta get 5 of 10 is our number.
Good to go, sir.
Now that you have resources, let's build a barracks to train some Marines. Bring up the global build menu by pressing the Z and R buttons together. The Z is the trigger. The R is the top right button. Select the build basic icon. So you got this a little tougher to get to the menu items. I thought you would probably hit like the start menu, but that just gives you your options, goals, and that type of stuff. And your D-pad's pretty much useless except for hotkey and stuff. But that's okay if you're holding the N64 controller, you're holding it funky anyway. It said bring up the menu, so we put our Z and our right. It brings our universal menu up. Oh, and I do this every time. I fall right back to the darn. I hit the D-pad. See how it popped me in different locations? So if you hit the D-pad, it'll drop you to map location R, meaning hit the R button, the up button, the left button, or the down button. And you can set up to 4 on the map. You can jump to quickly. So if you're attacking and planning and stuff. The pagan gent. My gosh. RTS and the 64 controller was bold from the start. Bold. All right, so we need to build some bunkers here. So let's get an SCV.
Report for duty.
And we're gonna use they were kind enough to put which button we should be sticking here. Barracks, supply depot. Got a barracks. Place it here. It's like StarCraft Lite. There's not as much going on, so they take that into consideration, but you got a lot of muscle memory you got to get set up. I think it's okay. I think it's serviceable. It's not preferable, but it's serviceable. Can I have more than one?
Give me something to shoot. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. It's about there. Let's see if we...
Affirmative.
Okay, I'm going to put all of them on it just to see if it helps make it go faster. Will they do something? Okay, that's also interesting. I don't think you can use multiple SCVs to build a unit or build something.
Job's finished.
Okay, interesting. So on the PC version, in the original, you could do that, but here they had to make... I don't know why they would do that, but they did.
Right away, sir.
All right. They want us to build 10. And we only have, if you look on the top right-hand side, you'll see that we only have available space for 10. And they want me to build 10. So we started with 5. Okay, so we're going to have to get some more property, right?
Jacked up and good to go.
Jacked up and good to go. Yeah, it doesn't give you the build option if you have more than one SCV selected.
You want a piece of me, boy?
We'll need a supply depot.
Jacked up and good to go. Go, go, go.
Go, go, go.
You want a piece of me, boy? Go, go, go.
Can I set a waypoint? I think you can, but I don't think it shows you specifically here. There is a way to do it. Oh, set rally. I can see it now. It's okay. So if you have that selected, you can then set rally. Oh, there it is. Okay. All right. That's easier than I thought. Okay.
Give me something to shoot.
Now let's see if he actually follows through.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Okay, we got to get so that queued is done. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3. We only need 3, right? Okay. But you are so correct, Discordia.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Scott and Carter definitely go a lot harder than I do. I think I bring a little more chill vibe. I don't like to scream. Hurts my throat.
You want a piece of me, boy?
I like to talk quietly and carry a big stick. I mean, not too big, but big enough.
You want a piece of me, boy?
You want a piece of me, boy? He says. All right, so that's 10, right? We've built 10. We did build 10, right? All right, here's the advisor. Pagan says, in this case, scream, my life. Faura. Arr. That's the thing they always scream. That's the last thing you hear, right? That's the last thing you hear. And I never get to... Oh, wait. Are we being attacked? We're being attacked. All right. Go. Get it. We should have stayed near our barracks. Listen to the gore. It's in stereo. All right. Rock and roll. This concludes phase 1 of your training. Very good. You managed to build some stuff, you moved some stuff, and collected some stuff. Congratulations. You've completed achievement. You want a piece of me, boy? Are all the campaigns in this? That's a great question. So I think they called... So yeah, we have each of the factions or the races. Do we call them factions or races? Because they are more races than factions because they don't have... I mean, all the individuals, the Zerg, they all follow the same ideology, right? But there are multiple races, I suppose. But they're more like creature types. Or they're more like... They're not creature types as much as they're more militaristic. Like you have... like melee. Everybody looks the same. The Pagan Gent, actually, the N64 did get the brood stuff because I thought the same thing too. But there's a trick. There's a trick. So you had to have the expansion pack to be able to play it. So the content was included on this cart, but you only could play it if you had that expansion memory pack. So you're only partly right or wrong, however you want to look at it. Victorious. You may skip this phase by pressing the B button. So let's go get some Vespa gas, train 5 fire bats, and destroy the neighboring outpost. The pagan gent says, I learned something new. Get out of here. I didn't know it before today when I read the manual. That's the only reason why I know. Interesting. Okay. At first I thought they just... It looks like... Is this my base I just built? I mean, it's the same location. Okay. I kind of placed things where they were going, so that's interesting. All right. The harvest gas build a refinery on top of the geyser. Bring up the global build menu. The build menu. Select the refinery icon from the... Okay, we got it. So let's go. We'll have to select a SCV. Oh, no. No. All right, I used the wrong button. There's only 2 face buttons. Come on, Brian. Well, there's a whole C-pad too, but still. Bop. Bring the build button here. Oh, I did it again. Map location. Okay, well, since we started there, so okay, so all the locations must be at the start until you set it something different. Okay, interesting. Ground research, basic, build basic, baby. Yes. Why does he sound like Gomer Pyle from Gomer Pyle, or the Andy Griffith Show? SCVs will begin to mine gas once the construction of the refinery is complete. Well, how about let me build it first before you tell me the next thing? Barracks, command center, supply depot, academy, refinery. Geez, why is I having such a hard time finding that? Book. All right. And once again, let's confirm that we only can use 1 SCV and that it wasn't just a...
Yes, sir.
Oh. Can I...
Affirmative.
No, wait.
Reporting for duty.
Okay, so I told him to do the only actionable thing. I don't think you can build. Like, I can't add on to that. So there must be no function for adding multiples.
Reporting for duty.
I think that's more of a control issue
Reporting for duty. Affirmative. Job finished.
than a resource issue. Well, good golly. Well, golly, Sarge. All right, so we're getting some Vespa gas now. Let's train some fire bats. An academy will allow you to train fire bats at your barracks as well as research upgrades for your infantry. Build an academy from the global build menu. Don't mind if I do. Global build. Let's build research, they said. That's the stim packet. No, maybe it's the basic. Build ground units. No.
Yes, sir.
Academy. Okay, so there's the academy. Let's stuff it. Oh, that guy. Oh, got it. Now, can I reassign this guy? Oh, I can. Harvest. Okay.
Right away, sir.
Let me confirm this again. When I select this guy, I can only harvest. Attack. So yeah, see, it just says attack when I mouse over top of that. Even though I got that character selected. So we got repair, build. What if I have... Has no options. It's grayed out. For him, he can't do any of this stuff. Alright.
Yes, sir.
Oh, wait, maybe not. Okay. Oh. What if I hit repair? If I try to do a repair, will it double up then? Captain says, I forgot how low res the N64 is without expansion pack support. Yes. That expansion pack support. Yeah, it does. It's helpful if the gas is far away. SCVs would queue up at the gas depot. Yep. It helps if they're not so close. When you have a sufficient amount of gas, boy, don't I. Build five fire bats. Select the barracks and press the right C button. All right. Here's our barracks. Let's build fire bats. Need 5, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, and we have 18 total creature spots. So that should be fine. Should not need to build any supply centers. Oh, hi, Taz. Oh, hell yeah, the 64 edition. Let's go, baby.
Need a light?
Right, the pagan says another reason the Protoss are superior. They can multitask. They start the build and walk away. Yeah, I love that. It's like, I'm not going to be tied up with this. All their buildings are like those, like pop-up tents. They just, you know, you...
Need a light?
Or maybe a self-inflatable.
You got my attention.
All right.
You got my
And
attention.
it does do unit types. So Marines, Fire Bats, SCVs.
Fired up. Jacked up and good to go. Need a light up. Jacked up and good to go. Fired up.
You can research Stim Pack from your academy using the appropriate C buttons to activate an infantry unit. Stim Pack will drain 10 hit points and temporarily boost the unit's movement and attack rates. The King of Jank. Yeah, I would hate to. So you wouldn't play online with this, so you wouldn't hook up your N64 to some kind of network server and play like on like BattleNet somewhere. No, you would have a split screen. So if you can play multiple players, but it's only 2 at a time. Honda, what is up? Welcome in. How are you doing, my friend? To select a group of units quickly, press the R button once, then this will select all units except worker units, 18 max. Subsequent presses will select a single unit type, cycling through all of those on the screen.
Fired up.
Okay, a fast hit will do just like they said. Interesting.
Naturally.
And it will not select the worker units. This is nice. I like this. All right.
Naturally.
We got one more fire bat we need to make. Did we queue enough up? Oh, there he is.
Fired up.
Once you have trained several Marines and fire bats, locate the hostile base nearby. We're gonna need to do that stem too, though. Didn't it tell us to do the stem as well? At our research facility.
Yes, sir.
What's this guy doing?
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
Is he just hanging out?
Roger that.
Is he going now? Okay, he's going now too. All right. Tech me. Stem. All right. 6 buildings left. Okay.
You got my attention.
And we can hit move.
Naturally.
All right. Okay, so that's an interesting mechanic. So if you have the character selected and you go to an area with your arrow,
You got it.
and then you hit the outermost. Oh, okay.
Naturally.
Now, this game is bad about not attacking if you don't specify. If you don't specify, it will just walk around in circles until you die.
You got it.
But if you do select at least one of the characters in the enemies list,
Naturally.
it will attack and walk through the process.
Naturally.
Research complete.
Research complete.
You got it.
Oh boy, we're making some damage now. We're making this guy's life not good. And they're just gonna let us. Guess he's got no choice. Now I could attack these SCVs, but they can attack back. Even though it is a light attack, they will be attacked back. Probably enough to kill these few characters I have here. I probably could jump back. Jump back! Alright, so I could jump back here and go ahead and build some more units. And then hope my dudes haven't done anything stupid. Alright, they didn't. Alright. They waited. How kind of them.
Fired up.
I think these are supplies. I think this is actually, is this barracks? It's an academy, so we docked, I think, knocked the barracks out first. Right, Corrosive says in this version, can you designate units to patrol an area so they attack it? I don't believe so. At least I haven't seen how to do it. There's no obvious thing to do it. How about that? I'm not saying it's not somewhere in the game. Oh, look at that. It is able to attack. So there must be some... Oh, okay, so he's attacking the SCVs now. I told you not to do that. The SCVs would do that. They will attack back, friend. Oh, I should have put a rally point. Alright.
Go, go, go.
We should have some Marines now. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Go, go, go.
Let's set this rally point here. Set rally point. Here. Oh, you goober, don't do it yet. What'd I say? There you go. These guys are standing back. That's the thing to do. Let's rage out. Let's get some stim pack in there. Yeah, he's gonna rage. Where are you gonna go if I destroy your command center? Huh? What you gonna do then? I like it. By the way, this is what I see. This is my screen. This is what Brian sees when he plays. Nice little N64 wrap, right? Oh, there's... Oh, the building's back here. I didn't realize that. Okay.
Jacked up and good to go. Rock and roll. Go, go, go.
Oh, they're running. They're running scared. Naturally. These guys have no place to put their stuff now. They're like, I don't know what to do with my stuff. Coming through, fellas. Queldroma, what is up? Queldroma says, if I remember correctly, if you press A and click where you want them to go, they attack anything along the way. Right. Supposed to. But just like jacked up and good to go. But just like the pathing stuff in the PC version of StarCraft. Supposed to is the proper thing to say. Oh, and there's an ad going on. Why didn't you guys tell me? We got an ad up here. Do. Bop, bop, bop. Meanwhile, at the wasteland. I haven't heard them refer to me as the magistrate yet. Office of Colonial Magistrate, Marsara Colony. I guess it's Marsara. Marsara. Adjunct Online, good evening, Magistrates. I'll fill you in on what's been happening. Confederate traffic has increased substantially within the system due to the recent Protoss destruction of the Spaaaaace colony. The Confederates have tightened security in all outlying systems. It's likely that the colony will be locked down as well. An encrypted Confederate transmission came for you while you were at dinner. Very much the same as the PC game. Yep, General Duke still got our characters here. General Magistrate, I'm General Edmund Duke of the Confederate Security Forces. So Alpha Squadron, just what we've seen before. So we got to find Raynor, build a barracks, command 10 Marines. Very similar to the first couple of missions. on the PC, maybe a little more simplified. You can select multiple units by pressing the A button and dragging a box around them, or by pressing the R button to select multiple units. Let's take a look to see if we've got options that will tell us. We got cheats. All right, got our game speed. By default, looks like it's a little more than above half. That's interesting. Quick keys timer. Unit info timer, cursor speed, minimap fade. Ooh, fancy. Got our sounds maxing out. And we got our cheats. Oh, our cheats page. Okay, what does that mean? Do we unlock these cheats? What do you think these sentences are? Don't know. Oh, we can save. So we had to have our memory card and our expansion card, so we can save it here. We got 2 save spots. Rumble Pack memory expansion would give you the, I guess give you save spots, right? Oh yeah, Taz says you probably won't get far enough in the campaign to meet Alexei Stukov, but he's a fun character. You know Scott likes him. I played some more on the PC, but I'm just trying to see how the N64 compares. We'll probably pop back over to the PC here in a second, because I've got to get Brood Wars installed. As a matter of fact, we might do that now. So let's. I think I get a good idea of what we're looking at. Here we say war mission. Got little scores there and stuff. That's fine. This is a little different though. We have scenarios we can play. 1v1 bloodbath. 1v3. Nah, Kerrigan's awesome. No, look, they went straight to it. They went straight to doing their thing. So all we gotta do. Let's get in here and build some stuff. But we can build air units in these scenarios. We start off as a badass. Okay, I like it. We have 4 of 10, which are all builders. SCVs. Ground upgrades. Build basic. Build advanced. We can go straight to the stuff, huh? Alright, that's kind of cool. Air research. You gotta have your barracks first, right? Gonna confirm that I can't do anything with the
Yes, sir.
repair move. Yes, we don't get anything. So you can't additionally
Yes,
do
sir.
anything. Except it says build advanced. What is that? Okay, we can choose advanced items instead of building basic. Okay. Some HUD choices. Discordia says, I've never seen any other version except PC, so this is really cool. I like it. Quadrama says, got to love Kerrigan. Oh, yeah, I read that. You gotta love the Kerrigan. Absolutely. Okay, I got this guy. I need some Vespa gases, right? I gotta get the gases.
Affirmative.
Taz says, has there been another game to go from PC to console and be as jarring? That's a good question. I know Civ is quite popular on consoles, which is weird. Now, Civ seems too advanced for me. This seems just the right amount because I was already doing this on the PC anyway. Most of it, I mean, I'm dragging and dropping stuff pretty quickly in the PC, but really the shortcut keys are what save me.
Job finished.
And the fact that the N64 has enough buttons to really allow you to do a lot of shortcuts, right? Just a reminder at what we're looking at here on these N64 controllers, right? I mean, we got tons of buttons on this thing. We've got the C buttons, you got the 2 regular face buttons, 4 C buttons. We've got a Z button on the back, you got a D-pad, and 2 shoulder buttons. That Z button is kind of like a shift, so whatever buttons you're counting there, then you can double that by using that Z button as a shift. So that's actually a pretty good bit of hotkeys. Plus you're clicking. Plus you're pointing and you're clicking. What's my favorite faction? Says Droma. Welcome, Droma. I would have to say, I was thinking about this today. I mean, I definitely tend to play more as Terran or Protoss. Protoss is like usually where I end up going. So when I first start, the good thing about StarCraft is the asymmetric balancing, right? So each faction has their own advantages that directly oppose another faction in some way. So it's kind of like rock, paper, scissors, right? And I like the versatility of the Terrans, the humans. And they think like me, right? But the Protoss have really just the coolest stuff. But then I also think from time to time, like, what if I just want to just really get in there and just make it simple? Don't worry about being versatile. Just build up as many resources as fast as possible and just rush. I also like that. So it's really kind of hard to say. I think I tend to play Protoss the most once I get into it. After a couple of days of playing StarCraft, I always end up landing on the Protoss and staying there. But when I first start, I generally play as Terrans, and I enjoy that, and it seems the most natural. But then I'm usually jonesing for some Zerg, right? So I think where I end up is probably going to be on my favorites, right? Which is going to be the Protoss. Like you said, yeah, Quadrum confirmed. Protoss was your favorites as well, yeah. Discordia says, I think I still have some of those controllers somewhere. I had a transparent purple one. Yes, that's a sexy one. It is, Taz. This is a unicorn of a game. Birdlaw, what's up? RTS seem like that genre that it's really, really fun to, yeah, good at. I suck at them. Me too. Me too. I enjoy playing RTS games against the computer. I do not enjoy playing RTS games against humans unless it's a friend. I don't like going on Battle.net and picking other people to play against. I don't like that. I don't like it because those people who are on there out there, it's on there all the freaking time and they're just like decimate me. I prefer my friends who are like me. They haven't played that much. Oh, really? Says Monkey Bananas. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, same here. Yeah. Birdlaw says, my friends are really good, so I can't even against them back in the day. Yeah, yeah. My friends were good too, but I knew how they would think. So it kind of, I didn't always qualify my wins by the total outcome, but by the moment-to-moment gameplay of harassing my friends, knowing what annoys them, and then attacking them in that way. and that made it a win. I may not be able to beat them in the context of what the game has outlined as the winning victory, but if I could disrupt my friends' flow of everything they've learned without cheating, but with inside the realms of the rules, I find that joyful. Taz says, my friends and I had a no attack 15 minutes rule. Yeah, where we used to build up massive. Yeah, I usually do that too. We're usually pretty cool about that. We usually had at least one friend who was always. I mean, these games can be easily won if you have that friend who is really good at resource collecting quickly and amassing a quick army and then raiding you before you get a chance to really set up your defenses. I always knew somebody who was good at that, but that can be frustrating. Plus, it just ends the game. And it's like, well, now what? Butthole. So I don't see where we can, like, do a patrol, but there may be something in the manual about
Go, go, go.
how we can do that.
Go, go, go. Rock and roll. Go, go, go. Rock and roll. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Rock and
Okay, I got some more resources over here. That's good to know. We've got a bridge over here.
Go, go, go.
Pretty sure it doesn't go to Terabithia.
Go, go, go.
Quote Trauma says, I once carrier swarmed a Zerg rush.
Let's move.
Take that.
Go, go, go. Let's move. Rock and roll.
Rock and roll. There we go.
Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Go, go, go.
We got their SCV
Let's move.
type collectors over here.
Go, go. Let's move. Go,
Obviously, they're heading back to their base, right? Oh boy, that's strong. That tower is strong. Yeah, that. Oh, I almost got it. I almost got it. Nice. Nice. Okay. I think you could get good at this. I think you could get good. It'd be a lot of fun to play. I could see me playing this. Yeah. I could see me, like, wasting a Saturday afternoon playing this on the N64. I think it's pretty decent. I can't complain. But I am curious real quick. Let's take a look at the manual. Let's see if there is. Let's see if there is a.
That should be good.
Read the manual. Commanding units. Okay, so multiple C selections. There may be something in here where we could... So it's saying that you can press the C button to activate the command, but your cursor will change from a selection cursor to a target cursor by selecting the C button a second time. By pressing the A button, you activate the command over the intended target. Let's see. Move is good for retreats since your units will not attack. Okay, so we can... When you select buildings or units, you can issue them commands. These commands are mapped to the B button, and the C buttons on your controller are displayed in the lower right portion of your screen. For example, to move a unit to a new location, point the cursor to where you want the unit to travel and press the C button representing the move command. Unit will immediately move to its new location. This type of move is good for retreats since your units will not attack anything on the way to the specified location. So that's what I was having trouble with, because I would do it on the mini map. Okay. You can set waypoints and rally points. It's possible to set a specific path for units to follow by using waypoints. I didn't see that. Okay. Selecting unit group while holding the Z button, press the B button over any point. So you can set waypoints. That's good. Units to move to the points in the order specified. So you could kind of create your own patrol, right? This use attack for avoiding enemy troops or bases. It's also possible to establish rally points to which newly created units are sent. Select any building that can create units and then press the B button. All units created by the building. Okay, so I don't think there's a specific, doesn't like there's a specific like patrol in there, but you could set waypoints. Oh, listen to this. Finally, StarCraft 64 has a unique feature that allows you to build any available building or unit without directly selecting the specific unit or building necessary. Press the Z and R buttons simultaneously, and a main build menu will appear, which allows you to build buildings or troops and perform any technology research or upgrade. You can do this from any location without having to select a worker or building. The nearest building or worker will perform the assigned task. When building units from the main build menu, the building where the units will be produced is indicated by a ping on your mini-map. If you have reached the maximum queue of 5 for a building, the queue will automatically switch to another building of the same type if one is available. Taz says there's also the anxiety that comes with a 1v1 in the fog of war. Yes, this is a fact. Single player, 2 player. There's an encyclopedia. Did you guys see the encyclopedia? Okay, so this is where I read. So move the control stick left and right to switch between episodes. Episodes 1, 2, and 3 are from the original StarCraft. Episodes 4, 5, and 6 are from Brood War. Okay, so move the control stick left and right to switch between episodes. These are episodes 4, 5, and 6 from the Brood War expansion set are playable if you have the N64 expansion pack. Deathmatch, cooperative match, custom 2-player missions. September says, I never got into playing StarCraft. Look at that. That guy's judging you right now. Space construction vehicle. Marine. I like this. Build at, and then your upgrades. Oh, very good. Quick, nice little reference here. Nice. Wow, this is a long book. This is a long manual. Okay. Oh, and then you get the Zerg. Why get a whole section on the Zerg? Look at this guy. He's cute. What's up, Zerg? Oh, wow. I mean, you really get a really good description. There's a familiar face. Wow. Get a lot for this little book here. Do we even need a strategy guide? Man, look at this. Oh, and a place to write your notes. Get good, noob. That's all I ever wrote. Taz says, so did they shorten the campaign for the C64 versions? I'm assuming they did. Authorize repair. Mario's going to repair your... Oh, look at that red. Is that a thing? Let's make sure that we got the expansion pack turned on in this thing. Because did I see all the Brood War stuff? Let's take a look. Let's take a look. It's in a book. Pew, pew, pew. Skibbity doo dah. Bum bum bum. Let's see. Core options. Core. Plugins. Don't ignore me. Out. Here's your controller. Analog. Right. Player 1 pack is memory. Rumble. And transfer. So we have a Rumble pack in there, right? I mean, we had not a Rumble pack, excuse me. Let's see if it recognizes the Rumble pack now. Monkey says, Twitch tells me that one of your oh hi emotes was my second most used one for all last year. Excellent. Very good. A fun Play Retro episode would be all about game guides. I used to love scrolling through. Yeah, me too. Okay, let's see here. Episode 2, Episode 3,
State your will.
Episode 4. There we go.
Get on with it.
Bold move.
Rock and roll.
Okay, so just like in the PC version, if you had the original, you'd have Episode 1, which stars the Terrans. You play as Zerg, and the story is wrapped up with the Protoss. And then in Brood Wars, you pick up where you left off with a more Protoss action. You fall back to the Terrans, and you finally...
Now.
You visit the Zerg. very good. Pete 14 says, "Bro, are you older than the game itself?" Absolutely. I am way older than this game. What is up? How's it going? B415. Puppy says, "Howdy, hello." Much respects, bro. Yeah, I love this game. This game is amazing. So we're doing the N64 version, but we're about to pop out to the back to our Windows 95 machine. But I do always appreciate my Batacera in his lovely effects.
Give me something to shoot.
All right. We'll need to get out of this. Let's take a look at this video there real quick. Some gameplay. Jim Raynor, an important character.
Anytime you're ready.
This looks exactly the same as the PC campaign when you have to find Raynor. So the tutorial may be different, but it looks like the main campaign parts tell the same story.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I didn't notice that. You could do that as well. That's kind of cool. So you can actually select the attack on screen instead of doing it the way I was pressing the B button.
Anytime you're ready.
Was there a mouse for this game? I don't think so. I didn't see anything in the manual mentioning it. Okay. Oh, look at that. StarCraft 64. Ooh, look at that box art. Let's see, we got a Terran. Is he carrying a Zerg in his right hand? And I believe the Protoss is phasing into the world, maybe? It's designed for the N64 Rumble Pack as well as the N64 expansion pack and two-player balancing, something like that. Oh yeah, was you what Puppy was just watching Carter and Scott play Split Fiction. Have they wrapped it up? Captain says in Japan they had a mouse for the N64. I know most of them had mouses and stuff, but it doesn't like StarCraft supported it. I don't know how it functioned. Oh, I love that wallpaper. Holy crap. I love that wallpaper. Look at that. Whew. That is the sexy. I'm going to have to put that on my Windows 95 desktop. That's where that belongs. Here's our overlay if you want to do this. So we're using Batacera, and I'm using, what is it? I'm using Scraper to grab all this, but you can use these bezels, way cool bezels for specific games if you wanted to. Here's the back of the box in its description. I do have an account to Scraper, as well as I have an account to Moby Games. You guys do that? Moby Games hit the internet in 1999, which was only 1 year after the original StarCraft was released for the PC. And there is a tons of details about StarCraft on mobygames.com. For sale, rental, and use only in the USA, Canada, Mexico, and Latin America. 100% recyclable fibers. Oh, for the box, I guess. Consumer content. In the distant future, a small group of human exiles have been doomed to fight for their survival on the edge of the universe. 3 powerful species, the Terrans, Protoss, and Zerg, are locked in a fierce battle over the fate of the galaxy. The time for war has come. Manage resources, build armies, devise strategies, and master specialized technologies of each species as you enter a universe of unparalleled tactical excitement. I'm excited. So to answer your question earlier, let's see. Over 50 single-player missions, including new scenarios specifically created for the N64. So does that mean all of the... How many missions were in the PC version? We'll have to take a look. But there are some that are exclusive for the N64. Interesting. 2-player split-screen mode for head-to-head and cooperative combat. Features all the original characters and units from the StarCraft and Brood War. So, I mean, even if the campaigns aren't all there, you definitely still get all the characters and units, so you can upgrade all the way to the top. And then finally, written down in small print, requires the N64 expansion pack for Brood War levels and 2-player mode. Oh, you would have been so sad if you got this home and was like, I can't wait to play with my brother. And then it was all like, oh no, Mom, go get me the N64 expansion pack.
That should be good.
Just things it lacks. Controls have been adjusted for the gamepad. Oh, it said for a second. Let's see what it said. It says some stuff had been cut. As Discordia says, they're still Carter and Scott are still playing and screaming.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. Controls have been adjusted for the gamepad with several hotkey menus available, and resource gathering has been automated to limit the required number of options. However, it lacks the cutscenes and map editor of the original game. All right, it does have a few cutscenes, but not very many. Taz has never had the expansion pack. I had to go to a buddy's house to play Donkey Kong 64. Come on, Donkey to the Kong. Shut down. Shut her down. I gotta look at this. I think my Batacera will boot right back up. Like after I shut it down, I think it boots right back up. Let's find out. Say goodbye to the N64 controller. Goodbye, N64 controller. Bye-bye. It was fun playing with you today. I didn't actually play with it, but it's there. Shut down in Groovetown. Did we turn... Oh. Might be good if we turn that on. Oh, come on. I dropped it. Wop, wop. Wop, wop. Hey, Brian, what do you do when you're not playing retro video games? Well, I'm glad you asked. I'm studying this retro game dev C64 edition that I got in my stocking last year. So every year my family says, "What do you want for Christmas?" And I'm like, "I don't know. Leave me alone. I don't know. Can you get me more retro games? I don't need that." So yeah, so I always find some things that I'm like, well, I'd probably never buy any of these things like intentionally, but if it was suddenly you know, in a box somewhere, I might would. And so I just picked these up because I've always been interested in learning to what I was actually doing in my Commodore 64. So I used to do a lot of typing games in my Commodore 64, and I didn't know what all of it meant. Some of it wasn't basic. Some would have, you know, some assembly language and that type of stuff. And I just, you know, I typed it in as it said. And yeah, so this has kind of been an interesting little look. You know, I'm learning how many sprites on screen that the Commodore 64 was capable of using the VIC-2 chip, right? Learning a little assembly, learning the opcodes on the 6510. Which is, you know, the 6502 essentially, which was in the NES and the Atari and all that. I bought a C64 game today. What did you buy, Captain Kipper? Did you see this also? So I'm patiently awaiting my Starlight edition of the Commodore 64, which should be here for too much longer. And there we go. So I'm waiting on that. Once I get that, I may fiddle fart around a little bit with the game, maybe. Speaking of Commodore 64s, pick up our 8-bit do Commodore 64 inspired keyboard, because that's the one I have at hand. What do you want from me? Oh, I need to type in my PIN code. Well, I don't want to type it on my little keyboard when I could type it on my Commodore 64 thing here. Oh, it's saying that's 100%. I was like, why does it have 100 on there? Oh. And then I'm typing on the keyboard too. Okay, there we go. All right. Can I turn this into... I can turn to calculator mode. This does do a calculator mode. See? It does calculators. All right. Back to regular keyboarding. 86 box. Let's do it. Not familiar with the 86 box project? You should. I belong to their Patreon I guess early release stuff. So I've got the latest version of 86 box. This is essentially an emulator that emulates old hardware of the time. I believe StarCraft required a Pentium 90 megahertz or something like that, I think. There he is. 86 box, blah, blah, blah. 86box.net. You can download it. You don't have to be part of their Patreon. I just like this stuff. Anyway, I had this machine set up as a 200 megahertz, plenty of overhead. I think you only had to have either 8 or 16 megabytes of RAM for StarCraft, but of course I put a little more in there. Why not? I threw in an S3 Trio. I got a Voodoo 2 card in there because, you know, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? So let's fire it up. Oh, what is 30% off today? Oh, we got a deal going on. Scordia says that's how I played games on my first computer. Type in all the basic programs and save them to cassette. That's what we did, man. That's what we did. Found Bard's Tale 2 complete in box. Dropped some photos. I saw that. How much did you pay for it? That was awesome. I saw the picture of it. I would love to have seen that, man. That would have been a great find. Oh, I didn't shut it down properly. Oops. Time to run a disk scan on our Windows 95 OSR. Campus's best part of the day was 30% off day. Ooh, so it costs about $10. That is nice. Well, Droma says, sounds correct. I'm assuming about the specs for StarCraft. XON Win 9X was also released, but it is huge. Yeah. I try not to front load anything like that. I do love those projects, but I try not to have a giant collection of everything because it's just so overwhelming. It is convenient if you are the type of person who just bebops in and wants to play the games and wants that ease of access. But most of what I do on the Play Retro show, which is most of my retro gaming, is the exploration of how to get there and remembering what a pain in the ass it was. So I do like those kind of projects, but half the fun for me is trying to get there. Yeah, ScanDisk is holy crap. Yeah. Yeah, last time you see ScanDisk, time to run some ScanDisk. Don't forget also, if you use 86 box, you can also use what's called ProtoWeb. I love doing ProtoWeb because it gives me a chance to bebop on the internet from the mid to late 90s. Has been created on a proxy on a server that you can access, and you can use RetroZilla, which is kind of like an old Netscape kind of interface you can use on your modern PCs. But if you're really old school like me, you want to fire up your x86 box and hit in the proxy server, put your information right in there for that, which I think is under advanced, your proxies, and simple. It really is just simple as boink and putting it there, and it just puts everything. It has all the domain calls. It goes to this server right here using that port, and it serves the internet. As it was, and as people who are lovingly, curatingly rebuilding the internet from, the mid 90s to late. Look at this. There's our fish. Look at the fish. Click a fish, baby. You got to click a fish. We'll see what happens when we click the fish. Do I have the audio working on this? I think so. It's dope fish. It's your old school memes, right? Second dumbest creature in the universe. This creature's thought patterns is so it goes swim, swim, hungry, swim, swim, hungry. Oh yes, the dope fish. We'll see what I think we could actually go to StarCraft of the time. Wait, well, if nothing else, we can always go to the Wayback Machine. I think we looked at this, but I think we need to go to the Wayback Machine. Let's go to the websites instead of web pages. Any categories? Like it's gonna just do that. All right. Yahoo. Let's see what's it gonna do. Homestar Runner. Getting some Homestar Runner going, maybe. Got some Neopets. Did I install the Flash I don't think I've installed Flash Player on this one yet. So I have to do that later. So is it installed or not? Because, I mean, if we're seeing this little thing, right? Maybe not. Learn how to create Flash content. Quick somebody get our Macromedia stuff together. Seems like this would just work, right? I don't know. But if we were to go to archive really quick, we could go here instead, and we could go look at Blizzard. Let's go see what Blizzard looked like in 1998. Blizzard. What's going on in 1998 from Blizzard, according to the Wayback Machine? Oh no, we got some beta news. Looks like we got a broken image though. Boy, that is burnt into my brain. That broken image. Prodroma says I recently realized Neopets is still around. Yeah, isn't that crazy? Neopets. StarCraft Battle.net beta news. All right, let's go real-time strategy game here. Let's see if we can get fewer broken images here. There we go. Yeah, look at this. This is the way you would have described it back in 98. Premium, there we go. Pentium, you're going to need a Pentium 90 or higher, 16 megabytes of memory, an SVGA video card, Microsoft compatible mouse, and double speed CD-ROM. So none of those single speeds, baby. Slated for early 1990 release. For information, please read this letter from the StarCraft development team. Let's see what they had to say. All right, let's see what they said about it. Let's see what the developers said about StarCraft back before it was released. As many of you know, we have been working day and night to get StarCraft to the hands by this Christmas. This has included 30-hour shifts. Not a week. Shifts. Sleeping on our office floors and living on stale pizza. Boy, this is an all too common trope of game development, right? And living on stale pizza. The progress on StarCraft has been phenomenal, and it's looking like all our efforts are going to be well worth it. Unfortunately, it's become clear to us that in order to bring you the best game possible, we're not going to be able to release the game before the end of January. No! In case you don't remember, the original 1996 debut of StarCraft looked something like this. I don't remember. We should go look. Let's go look what the original StarCraft looked like. We had a world premiere at the Wizards of Coast Game Center, and you can see how far it has come. Okay, so let's take a look. Let's see if the image is still there. Let's see if it was archived properly on the archive website. Nope. I say poopy. I say poop pants. Oh, man, come on. Let's see if we can. All right. That's too bad. That's too bad. We'll have to look. Sometimes sometimes it fails us. Of course, we may be able to look at a different backup page of archive. Sometimes that's a thing too. And it may just be not. It may just not be there, right? All right. Yes, this is broken. And we probably could look on the regular internet. The reaction to everyone there was positive. Check out Psycho News and Station 17 for coverage. But we don't want to release StarCraft. It becomes a classic. We all know it can be. With this extra time, we'll be, among other things, refining the play balance of the game and honing the computer AI. AI. We read our email. We watched the we read our email. We watch the forums, news groups, and we know that you want this game to come out now. We also want to get the game into your hands as soon as possible. We want you to make sure that StarCraft is everything you expect from Blizzard. StarCraft is a project that has been 2 years in the making. It would be injustice to you and the development team to ship the game before it's truly ready. Thank you for your continued support and interest in StarCraft. We are dedicated to creating the best games possible. Let's do it. Let's see what the Psycho News, if that was archived over on psychogamer.com from the 1998. That was it. June 15th. Archive. Boy, I must have told it to do the 56K version. I must have really wanted it to be authentic. Come on, baby, you could do it. Need more Vespin gas, Avian. What is up? Captain says, I remember when my daughter. Oh no, I missed it. I remember my daughter. I missed it again. It keeps getting away. I've got the fonts too big. Captain says, I remember when my daughter got her account banned from Neopets. She had more than one. What did she do? What did she do? Oh, Psycho Gamer. Either you haven't been. Jazz Jackrabbit is back. People ask me, hey, Brian, how do you pick the games each week for the Play Retro show? Well, I go to Psycho Gamer from 1998 and I see what's out there. I'm kidding. All right, so we don't want to dig in too deep to this, but let's look and see what this said again. I wonder what would happen. Big picks. Let's see the StarCraft letter. Let's see if... I wonder if it just exists. Wouldn't it be great if we went to the modern Blizzard and it just existed? I hate that image is not showing up. Letter from the StarCraft development team. All right. Homestar wanna. Still hasn't loaded. Oh well. All right. We'll take a look at that later. We'll try to find out more about that. And meanwhile, let's see. We've got StarCraft. Did I ever install the other? Let me take a look. Let me get out of that. And let me see if I've got my Brood War CD already loaded up. Not, I will need to do that. StarCraft, Brood War. That. Let's install Brood War. We've already got the other. Jackrabbit was fun, says Taz. Absolutely. Avian, how's your Monday, Tuesday going? Captain says, I host all my old Commodore PET games I had on it. Ooh, GeoCities website? Very nice. Taz says, I guess games have always been delayed. Fact. Install video preview. What kind of preview we're going to get? This should be the same previews we had in the other. Because, I mean, it just wasn't like half a minute. It was like later that year. Right? I mean, they just give us the same stuff. This looks different. This is not the same ad. Okay.
Many moons have passed since I left the town of Tristram behind me. Since then, I've tried to forget the terrors I beheld beneath the cold earth, and the twisted nightmares that have haunted my every waking moment. There's something dark within me now. I can feel it, driving me towards the east, assuring me that my salvation lies within the ruins of ancient kingdoms. Though I know the way, I know not what perils will arise to hinder my journey. And as I pass through the first gate, I know that the better part of my soul will remain behind. Forever.
Nice. Love it. Yeah, Diablo 2 is coming out later that year, I believe, right? Is that right? I think so. So, very exciting stuff. I believe StarCraft, the first StarCraft, was one of the first, right after they set up the Blizzard cinema department. What do they call it exactly? They have a name for it. But anyway, they were making all these great and, just incredible movies. And boy, was that a step up from that first, just that short time between some of the footage we saw in the cutscenes we saw in the original StarCraft. to that. What a huge improvement. I mean, it was already pretty good, but I mean, that was next level. That was next level. Avian says, during work, finished up the Cloverfield podcast. Very good. Recently on the Film Sack. After work, took a little nap. Oh, nice. After work and now painting away to Brian Dunaway. You're living the life, Avian. Living the life. Got the life. Got the life. Devolver Digital just sent me an email. They got something new out? Oh, let me some Devolver. MPQ files, remember those? By the way, you don't have to do all this crap. All the stuff that I do, you don't have to do that to play StarCraft. You can just sign into Battle.net. The original StarCraft, and I think the Brood Wars, I think both of those are free to play. And you can get the remaster for like $9. I think it's even on sale right now for $7.99. And the remaster is really cool because it allows you to play. You can turn on certain elements of the original. So if you want to go back and look at it, so it had the old icons and avatars and stuff, you can flip back and forth on the fly on those. So you don't have to do all of this. This is just me trying to jog my memory and getting to the headspace of the experience that was video gaming in 1998. Because I always had to find out where the story is each week. Each week I got to find out, is the story in the development of the game? Is the story the game itself? Is the story the user experience? Is the story, just the PC in general or console or gaming experience? I have to find out where the story is because we all have stories around these games and it's not always in the same place. And so I have to explore each part of it to find the story. At least that's my process. I know that doesn't always come through, but that's what I'm front loading all that with. If I have a connection to the internet, you can register. Nope. Oh, that's a good question. Not sure, Avian. Was that StarCraft 2? I can't remember. Okay, it was StarCraft 2. What's the story, Morning Glory? Avian says, sorry, Brian, I do tend to be quite literal. Be literal all you want. Now, if you do get the free version, you'll have this cutscene. So it's like the remastered is the Battle Chest version. So if you play the original StarCraft without the Brood War, you'll have a different opening cinematic. And by this time, they had gotten so much better, just in such a short time frame. We got some Zerg, got some Terrans. Oh, listen to that. He is cranking it out, man. You're in. Nice. Uh-oh. Thanks. Is that the Protoss back there? No. Is that Magistrate? Nope.
Who's in charge here?
Nobody.
Where is the air support?
Oh, there's so many alien tropes in this. It's great. Look how big that ship looks. That is great. In atmosphere ship. It's got to be magnets, right? Oh, he's messed up. He's rocking. Space opera time.
So, Gerard, I suspect you have a good reason for pulling me away from my duties.
Your vodka can wait, my good Alexei. Come, stand here. You need to see this.
I know all about the Zerg, Gerard. We've all seen the tapes 100.
You've seen nothing. Dissecting a dead Zerg in a lab is one thing. Unleashing them on men is another.
Uh-oh,
You
did we do the
must
Zerg?
go into this with both eyes open. Once started, there's no going back.
Oh no, my cigar!
Are you prepared to go all the way with this, Alexei?
Alexei, look, we did get to introduce Alexei, didn't we?
Yes. Yes, I am prepared to go all the way.
Now, Alexei's kind of like
Good Admiral.
he's the terrorist, right? He's the kind of
Good. Good. I knew I could count on
mercenary, but not necessarily
Admiral,
mercenary. No, he's kind of like,
space will be overrun in a matter of minutes.
he's
Shall
got his own
we
agenda.
intervene?
Take us into orbit, Mr. Malmsteen.
I think you're already in orbit. The infested Terran. Oh, that's Alexa. Oh no. Oh no. You got your Zerg Queen. You got your Captain Terran back there. And this does look different as well. If you have the more modern version, this little screen looks a little different. Show some credits. How the credits look. Brood War game design, Blizzard Entertainment. 1999. Right? 98? Bill Roper. Shane. Lead bop bop. Chris Metzen. Ba-da-ba-da. Oh yeah, Brood War, the good stuff. Oh, do you want to play the original? So good. So it didn't overwrite everything. That's good. So you can play the original or you can pop into the expansion pack. I get to carry over my ID, so that's good. And we start out, instead of starting with the Terran story at first, we will start, well, actually, we do start with the Terran story again. I thought we, oh no, I'm sorry, it's 4. I can read Roman numerals, so it's 4, then 5, then 6. So yeah, we end with Protoss in the original, and then we go to here. He's looks like he needs to eat. Yeah, Taz, send me that music, man. The nefarious Zerg Overmind has been destroyed, and the Protoss homeworld of Aru now lies in the smoke and ruin. As executor of the remaining Protoss forces, you must now attempt to reunite your beleaguered people and save them from the ravenous Zerg, who still roam mindlessly because you guys killed the Overmind across the blackened fields of Aurora. Escape from Aurora. Am I saying that right? Error. Because I've never heard him say it.
Greetings, Executor. Though we all grieve for the loss of mighty Tassadar, we must find the resolve to carry on. He sacrificed himself to destroy the Overmind, but many Zerg still rage across our ruined homeworld. Without the Conclave to lead us, or the protection of our great fleets, it seems we must fend for ourselves.
Aldaris is correct, Executor. As we have both seen, the Zerg will not halt their rampage until every last one of us is dead. I suggest that we retreat to our last functional warp gate and travel to where the Zerg cannot follow us.
The turlet.
With all due respect, Zeratul, the Protoss do not run from their enemies. Ire is our homeworld. It is here that we shall make our stand.
Just as your Conclave did. They are dead now, Aldaris.
That's personal.
Dead because they allowed their pride to blind their reason. Only if we learn from their mistakes can we live to avenge them. Now, Executor, I know of a place where we can find solace. It is Shakuras, the secret homeworld of my people. The Dark Templar.
Not the Dark Templar.
People.
Your
We
people.
would be seen as tyrants to them. Why would they shelter us?
Have I not pledged myself to your cause? Not all beings are as unforgiving as your lamented conclave, Eldaris.
You are right, of course. Executor, Zeratul shall find us passage to the warp gate. After the gate has been secured, Phoenix and the new Praetor Artanis shall lead our surviving brethren to Shakuras.
Executor, I am Artanis. Though I have only recently been appointed Praetor, you can trust that I will uphold the honor and traditions of the Templar.
We shall see.
Hey, boys. Mind if we tag along? I figure heading anywhere is
What up, Unibrow?
staying here with the Zerg.
Commander Reyno, as ever,
Dang it,
your
Raynor!
assistance is appreciated. We would be honored if you joined us.
Typical human. Stepping in. Ooh. Look at that gem. It's truly outrageous. Use an attack move. Tag your forces. Fight through masses of enemies. Press the A key. Then click a location. Tab your forces. Engage the enemy while moving to their destination. I gotta clear my mind of what I learned on the N64 and realize that the A key is the A button on the keyboard. All right, use an attack move to have your forces fight through masses of enemies. Press the A key, then left click a location where your forces are. Right. Ah!
You address me. It will be done.
Take that.
So be it. It will be done. So be it. We should destroy these Nidus canals so as to stem the flow of Zerg reinforcements through them.
Agreed. Oh, did I lose my characters? I did. There we go. Now we're talking. Now shortcutting me some stuff.
It will be done. And so be it.
Uh-oh. What this? Yeah, you better move along.
I do this for ire. So be it. And Taro Adun. For
No, I didn't see. I was like, I don't see what he's attacking. Is that a ghost? Did I just ghost out? Die, you Zerg scum! Right, Taz?
your orders, Templar.
Protoss, unserved, unpowered. Well, power it!
Receiving.
Drive back the forces. Oh, wait, what is this?
I do this for ire. I long for combat. Thus I serve.
Boy, don't I know it. I long for combat.
So be it. I do this for ire. So
Big
be
explorer up here.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Oh, where? Where they at? Oh, they're down there. Oh, good thing I turned around. I was about to get Cirrus.
And Taro Adun. It will be done.
It shall be
So
done.
be it. It will be done.
Oh, it's one of those things. I hate these. Oh, they're so gross.
So be it.
How you seeing my ghost? You can't see the ghost.
Your orders, Templar.
Drive back the Zerg forces. Get him. Yeah, you better get back. You better get out of here.
You address me. I do this for ire.
Talking to me? Hey, what are you doing? That's my stuff.
I long for combat.
Hey, stop it.
Orders, Templar.
Am I even doing the mission? Like, I know what I think I know what I'm doing.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Oh, yeah. I didn't leave any guys behind, did I? Just checking. Just checking.
Make use of me. Confirmed.
Getting kind of low. Where's my ghost at? Did he die? Am I supposed to be building more stuff? Escape from Bring the warp gate. Must survive. Well, is he still amongst my ranks? So I don't see him. So, I mean, that's pretty much it, right? I think I failed. I think I failed because I don't see him anywhere. Is he around here somewhere? Is he hiding? Is he hiding? I don't see him. Does that mean he's dead? How do I see who is who? Where's everybody at? Well, he's dead, so I guess that's it for that. I don't see him anywhere, right? How do I... Oh, hi, Zoe. What's going on, my friend? Well, I think I screwed the pooch on that one. Because I don't see him anywhere. Where's my guy? Oh, I haven't picked him up yet. Was that not the ghost who was with me? Discordia. You would think it would tell me failed or something. Or have not got to him yet. You should be going to bed. But you and Sky are keeping me. You're welcome. You're welcome, Zoe. You're welcome. Guess I just need to keep going, right? Keep pushing through. Oh no, there he is. Not him? Oh, there he is. What? How did I miss him a while ago? Well, he is semi-transparent, so.
It will be done.
There's no time to waste.
Well, I'm working on it.
Our brethren in battle.
I'm working on it, dude.
Entaro Adun, you address me.
You address me.
I do this for ire.
Warriors have engaged the enemy.
Where? Oh. Oh my goodness, we're in trouble. We're in trouble. Should we just be like... I think we should just go around this. I don't think we should... There's too many of them. I'm gonna attack this guy in the corner. Terrifying. Uh-oh. careful now. Were we supposed to, like, go around this? Taz says you got this. Disagree. I am screwed. Discordia would never made it as far. Oh no! Ceratul has been killed. You failed to achieve victory. You failed to achieve the victory. You cannot do the victory dance because you have failed to get the victory. I think you're right. I think I chickened out. I wasn't sure what I was supposed to do. I was like, is this kind of like a go around scenario, or was this a assist scenario? And I chose hesitate. And it cost me dearly. Oh, the wall fell. It did fall. Yep. Oh well. Oh well. Pretty good though. This is, would you guys say this is the height of StarCraft? You think Brood Wars is it? You think that's the place? All right, let's read some tips this time to see if we can get some tips. Cap says yes. Avon says yes. Dormark and Jalad. Yep, it is. Jalad. It's like a salad. Dormark and salad. All right, use an attack move. Next tip. Combining different types of units during an attack makes your attack more effective. The strength of one unit will complement the weakness of another. Corsair's Disruption Web prevents enemy ground units from attacking while underneath the web. Disruption Web is particularly effective against enemy towers. Protoss Reavers can be used effectively to defend your base and to quickly destroy enemies getting outside the scope of this little trap. Hi! Alright. Protoss, Python. Oh, that guy's dead. Can we... None of these are things we can use, right? Oh, it's unpowered. That's the reason why. Okay,
you
so
address me.
We can't, like,
So be it.
fire up
It will
anything.
be done.
Alright. There's no sense in attacking
We
the
should
overlords,
destroy
right?
these Nidus canals so as to stem the flow of Zerg reinforcements through them.
So we should destroy the canals, he said. Okay. Let's see. See if there's any type of... Looking for formations and that kind of thing. Hold position, patrol, move.
Receiving.
It's a Dragoon. What's most effective against a Zergling? Nope. And they did automatically attack. Okay.
I am needed.
Don't waste your time with those guys. There you go. Now we're gonna put your resources. Yeah, that's right.
Make use of me.
Make use of me. Boy, this is so much better than the N64 version. Not that not the N64 is bad. All right. What happens here? So when they're attacked, when they counterattack. Okay, they don't just stand around like a bunch of guns. They do attack. And these guys only attack sometimes. Okay.
Confirmed. So be it.
Some tips in the chat room. Taz says Zealots go in front with the Dragoons supporting from range. Dark Templar can be spotted with the Overlords. Okay. Stupid Overlords. Fly around. Bodroma says dragon shields to absorb and pull back to recharge before they can. Okay, so they recharge. Do I have a can any of these guys repair anything? So let's take a look at that. We have one guy who's in bad shape. All right, let's get this guy out of the way.
I long for combat.
He longs for combat, but he's really hurt. Do I have any medic type kits here?
Your orders, Templar. So be it. House. Honor guide me.
Have no healers, right?
Awaiting instructions.
And these guys can't like go into any of our Protoss buildings and get healed or anything like that, right? Nope. All right. All right. So I guess we just kind of keep moving along.
I do this for ire. It will be done.
Oh, he's attacking me from all the way over there? Wow. That's quite the ranged attack.
Your orders, Templar.
Let's see. How many do we start with?
You address me.
No, I'm not addressing you.
So be it. It will be done. I do this for ire. And Taro Adun.
Stop standing around and go get this slicky tongue thing. The sunken colony. Go get the sunken colony. Jeez. Dang, Overlord. Yeah, don't follow him that far. There he is. Protoss can't repair or heal, but their shields recharge. Okay. Okay, but their shields are totally... Let's see. Okay, so yeah, oh boy, that is a slow recharge. Look at that, 52, 53. Okay. Boy, you really got to stand around for a minute, though. Jeez. Does that mean they're accumulating more, though, while I do this? Back the blight. Oh, we got this tongue guy here. He's a canal. Canal. Get out of here, Canal. All right, this time we need to get in here and really destroy some guys, right?
Entaro Adun.
Entaro Adun.
Entaro Adun.
No time to waste.
No time to waste.
Join our brethren in
There we go. We're on it. We're on it. Let's go. We're gonna get in this time. Come on, guys. No hesitations. We must kill. Gotta get him. Get it. Go further. Am I doing the right thing? I went straight in. I went straight to the generators and tried to start killing those off to keep from making any more, but what am I doing wrong? Other than sucking. What am I doing wrong other than sucking? So am I waiting too long as well? Like, yeah, I mean, look at this. Score, resources, structures. I mean, should I like run through there as fast as possible? Do I just need to avoid? No bueno, right? So do I need like just to run through? Like, don't worry about destroying those. Use an attack move to have your forces fight through masses of enemies. Use an attack move to have your forces fight through masses of enemies. What you're gonna do? Press the A key, then left click on a location to have your forces engage the enemy while moving to their destination, which is kind of what. So do we need to like just go through, like just push through until we're past that point? Do we need to be destroying these?
So be it. Entaro Adun.
Okay, so I hit the A button, right? I hit the A key.
I do this for ire.
I do it for Briar.
So should destroy these Nidus canals so as to stem the flow of Zerg reinforcements through them. It will be done.
Is that a real thing? Is that a cheat? Hit the enter key, type in power overwhelming. Cheats enabled. Nice. Nice. All right, so it says to hit the A key. When I hit the A key, you'll notice down here, I'm assuming that goes to attack. So it says you hit the A key and then press the left button. Left mouse button, right?
So be it.
Let me make sure I read that right. Warp gate. Can't see it on screen. Some tips. This is our first StarCraft tip. This is the one that comes up. We can't fail this mission now, says the task. We're cheating. Look at us cheating. We're gonna cheat our way on out of this game. Use an attack move to have your forces fight through massive enemies. Press the A key, which is what we did, which is the attack. Then left click the location to have your forces engaged in while moving to the destination. All right. Attack mode, select target. And then no matter what happens, it will attack along the way. Right? Hit the A button and start attacking.
Entaro Adun.
You heard me, Antara Adun.
So be it. It will be done. So be it. Entaro Adun, there is no time to waste.
All right.
Must join our brethren in battle.
Where's the warp gate at? Okay, so I selected a target behind all the enemies. And I should fight along the way automatically. can't die this time. So does that mean I'm just taking less damage? Shield is regenerating. Oh, I haven't lost a single unit, right? Oh, I control all the units now?
What battle calls?
Oh, I picked up more
Honor
units.
guide me.
Oh,
You address me.
that could be a problem. Now I don't know where my
I
character's at.
long for combat.
Okay, he's back here. All right.
So be it.
You're invincible. Oh, now I kind of wish we hadn't done that now.
Will be done.
Now I feel like a cheater pumpkin eater, but that's okay. Oh, we got some more of these guys up here now too.
What battle calls?
Something about Al Gore?
I do this for ire.
I do it for Tyre.
Entaro Adun. I do this for ire. Kas Naraga. It will be done.
It will be done. We're invincible.
Entaro Adun.
Look at that thing. Look at that thing. Oh, look at this guy. He's so angry. Ultras.
You address me. Kas Naraga. It will be done. I do this for ire. So be it.
This is always like the mage, right? Do we go back up to where we came from, or
I do this for ire.
you would think we would go to the right?
So be it. It will be done.
Guess we'll find out in a minute when it loops us around.
So be it. It will be done. Entaro Adun.
Up. At the gate.
It is good to see more of our brethren on the battlefield. Zapkalados. For vengeance.
For the vengeance. I still got my character, right? Where's he at? I don't see him. Oh, there he is.
Engage the enemy.
Oh, so it's timed again? Toggle. Gotcha.
So be it. It will be done. Entaro Adun. It will be done. So be it.
Oh, look at that. It's the guy. It's the guy what does the thing.
Entaro Adun. Entaro Adun, Zeratul.
Yes,
This is all
Zeratul.
that remains
What a
of
tool.
our forces in this province. We have found the location of the warp gate, but there is a sizable Zerg force blocking the way.
Not bad. Not bad. Nope. Oh, is it showing me? Okay, showing me down there. I got you. Okay. All right. Very good. So we just got to go fight these turds?
It will be done. Entaro Adun.
Who's this purpley guy over here? Oh. Wait.
I do this for ire.
Might want to take some more troops with you. Don't run off on its own. Fight turd sounds messy. Agreed. Ooh, look how these guys are like going. No ass you. Oh, my guy came with us. I didn't realize that. I didn't know he could come with us. That's cool.
I do this for ire.
Where are you going, buddy? Oh. Just getting a head start.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
It's amazing what they expected from a 90 megahertz PC. This is 200 megahertz. Where you going? Where you going, buddy? Where you going? Got some more bad pathing going on?
Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Executor, I have located the warp gate.
Cool.
We must hurry and evacuate the Kalai survivors before the Zerg return.
Sounds smart. Sounds like a plan. Zip, zip, zippity doop dop.
Just worry about getting your people through the gate, Executor. Phoenix and I will hang back and protect our flank until everyone is through.
Like everybody? Like I gotta bring everybody I got? Okay, I'm about to say. Victory through overwhelming power. Power overwhelming. We may have borrowed a cheat. But that's okay. We forwarded the story. Well, I do want to see what the original looked like.
Entaro Tassadar, Executor. The survivors from Ire have made it safely through the gate. Yet, amidst the chaos of our retreat, we lost contact with Phoenix and Raynor. I fear that they may have been overrun by the Zerg.
Fear not, Artanis. Phoenix is as stalwart a warrior as I have ever known. And the Terran Raynor has proven himself to be highly resourceful in the past. I for one believe that they made it here safely. But while we wait for word from them, we must reconnoiter the surrounding area and find a suitable location for a more permanent settlement. Once we're situated, we can begin to search for the Dark Templar.
The Dark Templar. The Dark Templar. Oh, we can't save, play custom? Oh, look at this. We can play custom campaigns and stuff. Suggested players 2. You have been challenged. Will you accept? Oh. Oh, okay. So the 2 represents the number of players. 2 to 3. I gotcha. Go to scenarios. Waka Waka. Waka Waka. Waka player points. Oh, I can have the... I can play a 2-player. I can also set... So the computer's automatically going to be these... the other factions, right? Okay. Pro Bowl, not so friendly game of football. What is this? So what happens here? I don't understand. What am I supposed to be doing here? Mission objectives. Destroy all opponents' buildings to eliminate him. Okay. That doesn't sound like anything like what you described. Alright, that's pretty cool. And of course, we can build our own scenarios and stuff. This game has infinite possibilities of just being... God, you could play this forever. Forever! I still want to see what that page on StarCraft said. inode, file archive, no... Raven, Happy Puppy Games, Happy Puppy. I wonder if my Netscape. I wonder if my Internet Explorer has. I wonder if it has. Click for the IMAP. Remember landing pages? There you go. Yeah, I think this is Flash. That looks like Flash. Okay. Let's see. Archive.blizzard inode.com, right? I think that will take us to the archive stuff. And then we said we went to the 98 first. Can we go to 96? Maybe that would have been, when would they announced it? 97 maybe? Let's see if we can go to 97 for Blizzard. Oh, come on. I don't want to go to the bibliothèque. Blizzard. Blizzard is a wizard. Yeah, do it. What did I say? Do it. Do it. Ultimate WarCraft Collection, Battle.net, StarCraft. Oh, it's not found. Oh, because it takes me to the regular page and doesn't do the other. All right. So it tries to take me to the real StarCraft. Well, that's not good. News. Just go 98. I just need to go back to the snapshots. Yeah, just go ahead. Yeah, just send it all the data across there. All I'm doing is typing in blizzard.com. Come on. Come on. The StarCraft Battle.net beta went live at 7:32 a.m. Pacific Monday, January the 5th. Beta CDs will be arriving this week to all testers. Once you receive your CD, follow the included instructions to install the beta software and connect to Battle.net. Nice. Nice. I think we just went to titles, right? Dadgummit. We're not having any luck here. Library? Let's just go into Blizzard. Oh, interesting. Doesn't look the same as it did before. Let's go way back. Way back machine. At least the Netscape version seemed to be doing some of the things right? Go differently. Cartoon Network from 1998. Well, we got to go look at that real quick. I mean, come on. What was the Cartoon Network doing in 1998? Oh, look, we were getting some Space Ghost Coast to Coast. Let's do launch July 21st. What if I do this? Because it doesn't seem like I've installed Flash properly on Communicator, but it like it was working over here in Internet Explorer, which maybe I've already installed it here. Ah, but it's not doing it there. Interesting. The host you have tried to access does not exist on ProtoWeb. What? Oh, it's because it's going back to, oh, it's going 96. Oh, 98. Oh, that was the port. Oh, that's weird. I don't understand. I don't understand. See ya, Zoe. Get some rest. Yeah, golden era, right, Taz? It was working better before. Now it's not. Ugh. Ugh. Ugh, I say. You know what? I'll just go straight to archive, and we'll just do it that way. Get off me. I said get off me, sir. Set later. Leave me alone. Archive.org. Wayback Machine. Let's go to blizzard.com. Should give us a calendar of nicely lit up things. Let's see, 1998. Looks like there was one snapshot. Snapshots. Let's go to this one, January 10th. This one looks bigger, though. This looks like it has a bigger setting for it. Let's see, 98, though. That would not have been the right time. Might have had the stuff in there. Might have had the letter. This one seems to be a bigger one. See how it gets bigger? Blizzard news, demos and patches. StarCraft Season 3 tournament competitors. Okay, so definitely need to go back further. So we need to go to 97 and see if there's a pretty big take back here on April 3rd, 1997. Thank you, Atlanta. There is StarCraft there. Upcoming real-time strategy. Protoss. Let's see. StarCraft will 8 players over networks and the internet with easy one-bit access to BattleNet. Both Windows 95 and the Macintosh. Ooh, this was saying that it was gonna, ooh, look at this. Back in 97, they were looking at a 486 could run this. With 16 megabytes of RAM. All right, look at that. Interesting. 30 different missions in space. So that matches up with what the N64 had, right? I wish I could find that letter, though. Diablo. StarCraft. StarCraft, WarCraft Adventures. What? Lord of Clans. Okay. Game Pen, Z3 Showcase. Let's go to the next one. Let's go to the next one. What year is 97 still? All right. October. Oh, this is different. This is different. Okay. So, what, October the 16th, 97? Started changing some stuff. I think this is... But they were still hoping they could make it by Christmas at this point, I think. So it's before that. Remind me later. No, just leave me alone. Already contribute. What do you want from me? Ah, letter. Please read this letter from the development team. Ah, here we go. Here's the letter. Haha. All right, and let's see. Oh, come on, don't break. Give me the image. Oh, you butthole. All right, so let's just see if we can find that on the internet. E396. All right, so this is the image they had anyway. All right, so this is what it would look like. Oh, that's so small. Looks identical to WarCraft 2. Yeah, that's because StarCraft was based on WarCraft 2 mod, right? So, I mean, that was where they started. Orcs in space goes down in flames. What was this? What? Trade show, espionage. Oh, this is interesting. Some back behind the story stuff. In my previous article about StarCraft, I talked about why we rebooted the project and changed it from a follow-on to WarCraft, derisively called Orcs in Space, in 1996. Who's writing this? Patrick Wyatt. Is he first person in this, or is this... I am Patrick Wyatt, a game developer. This is written in September 27, 2012. My previous article about StarCraft, I talked about why we rebooted the project and changed it from a follow-on to WarCraft, derisively called Orcs in Space, in 1996, into the award-winning game that we were finally able to deliver after 2 more years of hardship. But one noteworthy source of inspiration didn't make it into my previous article, and that's what I'm going to write about today. Blizzard first brought StarCraft to the attention of gaming public at the Electronics Expo, E3, in June of 1996. At that point, the game had only been in development for a few months, so it was no surprise to the development team and other staff members that it wasn't markedly different from its immediate antecedent, WarCraft 2. The success of the previous WarCraft titles and the Command and Conquer from Westwood Studios, the RTS genre attracted competitors. I said it. The race to build the next great RTS was on, and consequently, Blizzard was about to be publicly embarrassed by its choice to show so early in development lifecycle. Just a short walk away from the Blizzard booth was that of another game which appeared to be better than StarCraft in every respect. Dominion Storm over Gift 3 from Ion Storm. Holy smokes. Maybe I'm keeping up with the current events, but look at that. Yeah, and Orcs in Space. That was what tentatively titled, right? So yeah, who had heard of this? What is this? Dominion Storm over Grift 3 from Ion Storm. I don't know about this at all, but did it look like this in 1998? Because that is kicking trash. Initial release 1998. Let's see if we get some no commentary, maybe. Shut up to show us the gameplay. Holy smokes. I've been playing the wrong game. This is like Age of Empires in space.
Details are sketchy at this point, but our sources at NSN confirm that hostilities have broken out on the planet's surface.
Did this game never make it? Like, to release? I mean, they... Obviously, this is Age of Empires, right? Come on. Reskinned Age of Empires.
Unit ready. Unit taken down. Unit ready. Stopping. Unit ready. Unit ready. Stopping. Unit ready. Stopping.
They were tricked, Taz says they were tricked into making a better game because the game used a pre-render as their gameplay version. Nice.
On the way.
On the way. Boy, that... Whew. They stole this game. Dominion Storm's screenshot versus what they were doing at the Blizzard, which was basically orcs in space, is what they said. Trade show espionage. During the early years of Blizzard, back before the company was even called that, the entire development team would attend trade shows like the Consumer Electronics, CES, and E3. We had spread out over the show floor and research, that is, play products at our competitors' booths, getting an early look at what other game studios will be launching over the next year. It was an opportunity to analyze game trends, learn about technology advances. I wouldn't call it espionage. This is standard business practice. I mean, you want to send your guys out at E3s and that kind of thing and see what the competition is doing. That's just smart. Not really espionage. Where's the espionage part? It was an opportunity to analyze gaming trends, learn about technology advances, evaluate new user interface techniques, and review gameplay. Even better, our competitors would facilitate this learning by demoing the games and answering our questions. Maybe. And of course, we do the same for them back at our booth. This one reason game publishers had a love-hate relationship with trade shows. Along with high costs, tens of thousands of dollars for a few feet of floor space and excessive distractions for the dev teams, is that other studios are like hungry wolves looking for prey to devour. I believe that. Only interactive. Wherefore, orcs in space. Blizzard's business strategy was driven by Alan Adam, the company's president, student of both gaming and business, and under the tutelage of Bob Davidson, the educational software company that first acquired Blizzard. Okay. Some projects were pushed onto unwilling dev team members, including projects like Games People Play, a crossword puzzle game that died because the team lead was so unmotivated. WarCraft Adventure, a Sierra-style point-and-click adventure that, no matter how good an adventure it might be, would never be capital B Blizzard game. Diablo Hellfire, an expansion to Diablo developed by an external team selected for their availability rather than expertise. Don't we know that? And Crixa, an updated clone of Virgin Games. Subspace. Oh, Virgin Games Subspace. That would have been too shallow and arcade-like to meet the approval of most of Blizzard fans. Nice. In the period immediately after the launch of WarCraft 2, Alan's goal was to ensure another product launch in 1996. Since the Shattered Nations project, a turn-based game in the style of XCOM, had failed. There was a gap in the schedule, and putting together a project to fill that void was a top priority. Seen in that light, Alan's choice to make a moderately scoped game might be considered reasonable in foresight, though it was rapidly overtaken by events. During that period, the game industry was undergoing a massive sea change with the advent of CD-ROM-based distribution. In place of floppy disk and game cartridges, studios competed to build massive games to fill the available space, and team sizes shot upwards meet the demands. All right. This is going to be something I have to read completely. So this is an article on codeofhonor.com. It's a blog post back from 2012 by Patrick Wyatt, right? I've read some articles from Patrick before. He's pretty entertaining. There's a little background history for us. But man, look at that. Dominion Storm. Look at that. Crazy. All right, well, what time is it? Oh, look at us. It's 9:08. We're doing good. We're doing good. We're doing great. We're doing fine. Go. Still didn't get our Cartoon Network pulled up, though, did we? All right. Did I not get my alerts? That was yesterday. I am getting alerts now, right? Captain Kipper, thank you so much. Yeah, it seems that fake gameplay made Blizzard improve the game before release, and they stomped the other game into the ground, says Captain Kipper. Yeah. Stupid booth babes, especially in 98, right? Blizzard's developers, says Captain Kipper, did not learn that 7th level had presented pre-rendered footage until years after releasing StarCraft, which ultimately out-competed Dominion by releasing 3 months earlier, 1998. Love it. Love it. Go play some Fortnite before bed. What are you thinking? What are you thinking, Captain Kipper? Why not? Why not? I think it's a mighty fine plan, my friend. I'll tell you what, though, Atari Beer Pong is playing some. I don't see anybody else out there. Our usuals. Been adding more and more to my raid list. So we're going to raid into Atari Beer Pong. Playing Ultima Underworld on DOS, because we're doing some DOSember this month. If you have some DOS games that you want to recommend for playing for the Play Retro Show, let me know. We'll certainly get them in the list, but I'd like to play some DOS games as we do on DOSember. DG's, DJEZE. No, DG's. Was this playable on DOS? No, this was a Windows game. This was DirectX and Windows 95. So it was earlier, but it was still Windows and Mac. Your favorite? Well, Drama says, yes, my favorite is UW. Yeah. Thank you, Monkey Bananas. What's up? There's Tex now. Long time no see. You forgot that Graft Art. I forgot this DOSember was a thing. Let's do it. I'm bad at DOS games, says Abe. The only thing I can think of is Escape from Castle Wolfenstein. That's a great one. We should do that. I love Return to Castle Wolfenstein. Starflight. My favorite DOS game. All right, I'm adding that. Graft Art. Starflight. I don't think I know that one. Starflight. Let's do that. All right. Let's go raid in on Atari Beer Pong. Thank you so much for hanging out tonight, playing some StarCraft. We'll be talking about this and more tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Whatever time that is, Mountain Time. With Scott, me and Scott, Frog Pants. Check it out. I'll be back on Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time for some more streaming goodness. So until then, hope you have a good one. Let's raid in on Atari Beer Pong. Here we go. Here we go.